Hey everybody, Craig with you. Previously I did a video on four reasons that you might want to come to Americade for rally. I'm going to give you a video now on, I'll say the three things that you might not want to come to Americade. Three detractors from this Americade rally. So reason number one, the rally can be expensive. Hotels are expensive. Campgrounds I don't think are as bad, but their prices are up during the Americade rally. So if you're planning on eating out, and I said in a previous video, the food is great, but it can cost. So expense would be, I would say, the first reason. There are no specific order, but the first reason that I'll list for what might keep you away from this rally is that it can be expensive. Again, especially if you're staying in a hotel. The prices can really get up there. I think for some of the hotels on the Strip, I think they were charging, I say try to charge, they were charging $300 a night, even higher than that. So again, the cost can get up there. There are some other hotels, I'm not staying on the Strip, I'm staying outside the Strip, and I booked it early enough so it's reasonable. Number one is price. Second thing, I'll say number two, and it does go along with price as well. Americade charges to get into the vendor area. So it's not like a Daytona where you have vendors set up and you can go and you can browse and you can see what you want to buy and it doesn't cost you anything. Here, it costs you $10, at least this year, 2022, costs you $10 to get into the vendor area just for the opportunity to buy something. So I know that turns a lot of people off. They're like, hey, if I'm going to be spending my money with vendors, why do I have to pay to get in the vendor area? That's something Americade does. So the second reason that you might not want to attend Americade is that it's not free to walk around in the vendor area and buy things. You have to pay to get in. The third reason, again, these are all, this could have been 1A, 1B, 1C, but the third reason I'll throw out there is that Americade, and I'll say Americade in the Lake George area, does have a tendency to nickel and dime you. So the main strip, which is Canada Street and Beach Street in Lake George for the Americade rally, you have to pay to park, no matter your motorcycle, no matter what time of day it is during the rally, you've got to park. If you pay your $10 to get in the vendor area, I believe that covers your parking in the parking area that Americade has. But if you're parking anywhere else in the town of Lake George, you're going to have to pay to park your motorcycle. Now they do sell for $15 a parking pass that's good for the entire rally, and you can park wherever there's a meter for the $15 total for the entire week or however long you're here. But again, you still have to pay. So I know some people are upset about the nickeling, diming, and you have thousands and thousands of people that show up. Let them park for free in the town, because you're bringing millions and millions of dollars into the economy in Lake George. But you got to be prepared for that. Third reason why you might want to say, Americade's not for me. Fourth reason, I said three, but all right, now we're at four. The fourth reason that you might not want to come to Americade is that the types of vendors have changed throughout the years. So years ago when I first started coming to Americade, they had vendors like Ciro, like Kuryakin that were there, and Bridgestone vendors. It was a type of rally that if you showed up at the rally and you needed a new tire, you get a new tire, they installed it. You needed work done in your bike, you can get work done in your bike. You wanted Kuryakin accessories added, you could buy them right there, they would install them. You want Ciro accessories, Gold Strike accessories, they had their big truck. You look at what they had, and then you would buy them right there, and you pull your bike in, and they would install them. So a nice one-stop shopping. Again, I would say probably like Daytona, where you can have work done to your bike and just have it done right there. Well, this year in 2022, that's gone. I mean, there's very few vendors that are doing any work in the vendor area. Ciro is gone. They're not even here this year. So that's down. There was another company that I didn't see here this year. I think it was JM Audio. I might have that wrong, but they install stuff, audio stuff on your bike and in headsets and stuff like that in your helmet. I didn't see them here at all. Another area that people had their bikes and they would have them work done on them and having, again, speakers, whatever, put in on their bikes. That's not here either. The vendor area is really, really drastically reduced from what it used to be, and it is not. Again, I get to the point where now they're charging. Well, they always have been, but they're charging to get in the vendor area, and I have to be honest, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it to pay to go into the vendor area. So if you're the type of person that's used to going to the major rallies, getting an oil change done on your bike, getting other stuff done on your bike while you're at the rally, unfortunately, Americade used to be that. It's not that anymore. Your vendors are more knickknacks and things like that. Again, there's some decent vendors. I don't want to knock the vendors. It's not their fault. But they've really drastically reduced what they do here at the rally. And again, I've heard that it's because the rally went way up on their pricing that they're charging the vendors. That's why the major vendors have pulled out. I don't know if that's true. I do know that it's true that the major vendors are not here anymore. So another reason why you might not want to come to Americade. And lastly, number 5. Again, we started with 3. We're at 5. I don't know. You might not want to come to Americade because Americade is in, again, New York State, Lake George, up in the northeast part of the country, and it's not easily accessible to a lot of people. So a lot of people, it is a long ride, a decent ride to get here. And while there is great riding here in this region, I'm sure there's great riding in your state, wherever your state is. So unless you live in close proximity to the Northeast, this might not be for you. This might not be, you might not want to do the long road trip just for the riding. Again, for some of us who like to do the road trips, the road trip is the best part of the whole thing. But for others that, would maybe be trailing their bike, I would assume that you probably have very, very nice roads in the area that are closer to you if you're nowhere near the Northeast. And you might not want to put the money that's involved investing into coming out to Lake George, New York. But anyway, that's it for this video. Some reasons why you might not want to come to Americade. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is having a great day. Get out on your bikes, ride around as I'm stuck in traffic here, just waiting as we do some road construction. But enjoy your day and take care, everybody. God bless.